All three schools were presented with a common problem, and they are supposed to work as a team and then present their solution. So we are going to begin the presentation from the University of Ghana. Your time begins now.
Gold mining in Ghana goes back to about 3,500 years ago. The rise in the price of gold can be attributed to the 2007-2008 financial crisis. And ever since, the young individuals have not given up for their search for gold. Even though the price of gold have been declining, but then these young individuals, because they do not have any livelihood alternative programs or livelihood support system, they turn up to mine this particular gold. And this has posed enormous challenge to us as an economy. And this is what my team and I seek to present to you, this problem, how exactly we deal with the problem of illegal mining. According to a report by the Forestry Commission in 2024, it says that illegal mining has destroyed about 4,726 hectares of forest reserve, which is very huge. Also, a report by Cocoa Board also indicates that our cocoa production has declined. This is as a result of illegal mining activity. A 2017 report by the Water Resource Commission also indicates that about 60% of our water bodies has been destroyed due to illegal mining. As well as environmental studies also in 2022 also indicate that 85% of this small-scale mining is illegal. What exactly can this be attributed to? This can be attributed to the lack of sustainable employment opportunity for this young local. I'll show you a slide of the state of our water bodies now. So we can see the state of our water bodies now as a result of the Galamsey. In the next slide, my team and I worked on an innovative solution to approaching this illegal mining. And then this is how we come about that particular solution. So we come up with a company called the Pure Flow Tech Ghana Company Limited. And this company is a diversified holding company. What it's going to do is that through its three ventures, which is the agri-tech, ecotourism, and eco-flow, is going to restore sustainable farming, aquaculture, ecological restoration, and then water management. How exactly is it going to do that? Follow me as we delve deeper. So for the agri-tech venture, the objective is that the venture is going to make use of illegal farming, illegal site in agricultural production. How exactly? We are going to apply a technology called the vertical farming, where we do not have the need for the use of the soil. Indeed, there is a market opportunity for this particular product, because a report by the agriculture organization suggests that we expect 7.3% growth in the global aquaculture market, and this is really promising. So our next venture is the ecotourism. So with the ecotourism, we are going to make use of the forest reserves as ecotourism hubs, and then people will be able to troop in and then witness the global diversity of our culture. Indeed, there's a market opportunity there. 3.8 billion to GDP was contributed from ecotourism. Our next venture is going to be the eco-flow restoration. And then with the eco-flow restoration, what exactly we are going to do? We are going to restore these water bodies by using advanced techniques, such as the bioremediation techniques. So this technique is going to detoxify the organisms and the chemicals in that particular water bodies. And indeed, this is really important to see that our water bodies would indeed come back to its original state. Okay, so in the next slide, in as much as we propose this sustainable business plan, we anticipate that there might be some job loss. And so what we've come up with is some three jobs we can make available for these illegal miners. One has to do with the jobs in sustainable agriculture and agroforestry development. Two has to do with the renewable upscaling for green jobs, aquaculture, and fisheries department. And the last one has to do with the ecotourism development. Remember, I made use of the three ventures. So each of these three ventures comes with so many job opportunities, and people will be able to take opportunity of those job opportunities. So in our next slide, this is our financial plan for this particular project. So we're going to use a blend of 40% equity investment, 30% loans, and 30% grants. In the first year, we really anticipate a loss because there's going to be a huge drain on cash flow. But in the subsequent years, we expect that these losses will be recovered. So in our next slide, we then talk about risks that we are going to face. Every business actually faces risks. So we anticipate regulatory and policy risks, financial risks, community, and then social risks. And how exactly we intend to mitigate this particular risk is to build relationship with key government bodies, obtain funding from diverse sources, invest in training and outreach programs, and then build trust with our local community. So this is the timeline of our particular project and key milestones. So in the first year, we are going to secure funding. and the necessary permit to be able to start our venture. And then we're going to restore about 200 hectares of degraded lands. And then in the second year, what we are going to do is that we are going to expand our agri-tech venture to about 1,000 hectares. And then in the third year, we are going to reach a full-scale capacity in the agri-tech by making use of about 2,500 hectares. This is really, really, really important to us as a nation. So what I have to say is that Pure Flow Tech Company Limited is here to solve the challenge of Galamsey. However, we welcome all investors on board to help us, for we know that together we'll be able to overcome this illegal mining challenge. I look forward to welcoming your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much, University of Ghana. The next will be the University of Education Winneba. University of Education Winneba. So please, your time begins now.
Good afternoon, panel of judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am in the person of Fiadupe, therefore the team lead for Team UW, and we are being tasked to prepare a 3-year sustainable business plan on the current illegal mining menace. So with our presentation outline, with the key issues that we have problem identification, alternative livelihood program, financial planning, and risk management. And with the current illegal mining, per reports from the Ghana Water Company, over 60% of our water bodies have been destroyed. And then the Environmental Protection Agency is also saying that over 1,000 hectares of farmland have been destroyed. And also, we have a report from the Ghana Health Service saying that over 30% of our diseases comes from the water bodies or those that are living in the illegal mining areas. And with our business name is Dafura Eco-Friendly. We are going to be located in Takwa, in the western region. With our market analysis, we are going to use photoremediation, whereby we are going to plant sunflower. This sunflower will try and absorb the chemicals and the heavy metals in the soil. These are the problems that we have identified. And with the World Bank have estimated that about 1.5 billion of our revenues come from illegal mining, which means that a lot of people do depend on these illegal minings to survive. So we have some alternative livelihood plans for this. The first one is agriculture training, where we are going to train the people in the illegal mining. We are going to use photo remediation techniques, business skills, technical support, where we are going to train people. With our financial resource and plan, year 1, year 2, year 3, we are estimating a little above 1 billion Ghana cedis throughout all the years. And also with our operational costs, we are looking at a little above 1.5 million.
So for that, then we have our risks. We know that entry into this business, it will come with a lot of risks. We cannot just go into the business and start making profits. Come across some risks like environmental risks, agricultural risks, financial risks, operational risks, and social and community risks. But we have also bring us procedures to mitigate all these risks. So we are also assigned a task to look at the timelines and milestones of our business. So we'll be looking at a 3-year milestone. In the first year, we'll be looking at the pilot stage, and the second year we'll be looking at the expansion stage. Then the last year we'll go into full scale production. So the pilot stage will look at preparing the lands that we'll be using for all this production. We'll be looking at procurement of the sunflower seeds that we'll be using. We can also do ongoing maintenance, and we'll try and gather the labors that we'll be using in this. And the second stage is the expansion stage, where we'll be planting the things that we'll be using, which is the sunflower and all that. And the full scale implementation will get and plant more acres of land and other issues. All right, so as a conclusion, this business plan presents a viable solution to the environment and social economic that is posed by illegal mining. So looking at the technique that we are using, remember we are using a photoremediation technique that will be planting solar sunflower. The sunflower will take out the chemicals and all this, the disinfectant that is in the soil. So which will lead to what? We regenerate our lands back, and we'll get our water bodies back, and providing alternative jobs for those who are doing the Galamsey, so that they can also get additional jobs to do and leave the illegal mining. Thank you.
Okay, so Team KNUST, you have 5 minutes. Your time begins now.
Good day to all. My name is Divine from Team KNUST, and we are here to present our 3-year sustainable business plan for our firm that aims to tackle illegal mining and its impact on Ghana's water bodies. Our initiative, titled River Life Ghana, seeks to purify polluted water bodies in Ghana, and also to establish environmentally friendly businesses that offer job opportunities for former miners. Mining plays a key role in Ghana's economy, contributing significantly towards revenue and employment. According to the BOJ report, revenue from export of gold reached $7.8 billion in 2023 and contributed to 8.1% of Ghana's GDP. However, illegal mining or Galamsey leads to vast environmental destruction, which far exceeds the benefits that it brings on board. So according to the slide, we have a picture of the states of the Ankobra River in 2016 and 2017. And this is the visualization of the impact of rampant Galamsey on the environment as currently now. So River Life's mission is to be an excellent institution dedicated to humanity's quest for longer, healthier and happier lives through innovation. Our vision is also to be among the world's top 5 entities dedicated to rehabilitate polluted water bodies through effective community-driven solutions and establish eco-friendly businesses that enhance local economies. Despite the economic and environmental benefits which stable or sustainable mining brings on board, it also, illegal mining or Galamsey brings about key challenges, with some being environmental destruction and also the destruction of key ecosystems. We also have significant health risk arising from illegal mining through chemical contamination, which come about as a result of the use of cyanide and mercury in the gold processing process. And we also have one problem, which is the undermining of the UN's SDGs, with some of the SDGs being affected, being SDG 6, which is clean water and sanitation, SDG 14, which is life underwater, and SDG 15, which is life on land. So I'll hand off now to my colleague, who will throw more light on the initiatives our operation seeks to give to these current Galamsey operators to dissuade them from engaging in Galamsey operations. Thank you.
Okay, so AgriLife Ghana Limited provides a number of alternate livelihood programs, including agricultural training. We are going to train these individuals in skills such as green, organic farming, to give them alternate sources of employment. We also have establishment of aquaculture projects. This involves we the organization, after tilling our rivers and making it pure, we are going to divert them to create aquaculture or fish farms and train these individuals in these projects. Next slide. So this does not come with any risks. This does not come with any risks. So there are a number of risks that is facing our business, and then the first one is insufficient funding. We also have budget overruns, and then the key one is the resistance from the Galamsey operators. Why is this key? The Galamsey operator will think that the amount that he's getting from the illegal mining will far exceed what we are going to offer him. So in solving this, we have a number of strategies we've put in place. So we are going to give them viable funding options, and we are going to also give them loan facilities to help them start their businesses. So we also have timelines and milestones, which is going to allow us to measure our impacts that we've had in this regard. So the first one is we're going to train about 2,000 Galamsey operators in our first year, up to 3,500 in our third year. We are also looking at beginning the initial cleanup of our rivers in the first year, and by the end of the third year, we look forward to completing this. Next slide. Okay, so we are a business, and even though we care a lot about sustainability issues, the business is not for that Christmas. So we are here to make profits. In the first year, we estimate a revenue of 2.5 million as against a cost of 1.
Okay, thank you very much. 3 schools from those wonderful presentations. Indeed, they were presenting solutions on the Galamsey menace. Ladies and gentlemen, at this stage, we'll go for a very quick commercial break. Once we come back, we hear from our judges and the scores that they will give to the schools. We'll be right back.